Hello guys, in this video I will be trying to explain how to play historical Germany in Hearts of Iron 4. You can use this in single player or multiplayer too, so let's get started. First up, this is how I play normally, usually. You can change it a little bit. As Germany, I think you should be good infantry, good tanks, and good planes, and good enough navy to intercept UK's trade with the Allies. So focus-wise, I start off with Rhineland usually. It gives PP, so we can switch to free trade earlier. And research, the basic stuff. This is how I do it. And this one, I researched this Engines 3. It's so far off, but getting it early is very useful to make good airplanes. So for construction, I built infrastructure first. I filled these areas and this as well. This, maybe not this, but these 60s. Anything else? And maybe this one. Hold on. 1 over. So we can build here too. I checked because this gives infrastructure. Okay, this should be enough, and after these we can play construct later. So for producing, we are not gonna be producing any planes early. That's how I do it. So you can make this one because it's so like a mammoth. I'm going to build these and maybe build some convoys. Around 50 should be nice for now. And I'm going to merge the navy, assign a admiral, and train it. This should give me enough naval XP to modify our subs later. So for production again, not light tanks, I don't produce them. And civilian train on 1.3, anti-air, and that's it. We can make anti-air go up more because it's very useful against CAS. We can produce early support equipment. It will change the game a lot. By not produce, maybe not a lot, but we can trade with tungsten. This is a single player round, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to start it up. Okay, Rhineland is done. You got your PP, and the next focus will be air innovations because we want this air sport, air research thing. And this first PP will go to free trade. You don't really lose much. It gives great bonuses. So yeah. Okay, electronic mechanical engineering is done. So I'm going to save this up for using the bonus from a 4-year plan and using it on later industrial research. So I'm going to save it. And I'm not trading with rubber here. And we got enough naval experience to modify our subs. I'll just make it better. And we'll produce that in efforts to blockade the UK trade. Oh, the thing I forgot about is with the experience you got, you can make a new infantry and spam this to send more volunteers to Spain. So we can prioritize that. We make like 70. That should be enough. Okay. Next PP is here, so I'm going to pick the silent workhorse, and we'll deploy these guys as soon as they are ready. Air renovations is here. The next focus will be tactical air effort. And research is here as well, so let's do this. You can go for concentrated or dispersed. Since we are going to be getting later planes and tanks, I prefer dispersed for now, so I will go with that. And this one can go improved mission tools. Okay, we built the infrastructure mostly. We can start building ships. And we'll start by 100, and then like this, I would like to do it. Okay, construction 1 is here. We can pop that into construction 2. And the infrastructure in here is built, so we can prioritize this. And national Spain, the Spain Civil War. Let's see how many divisions we can send. Okay, we can send 6. So I'm going to send 6 of these. In games, light tanks volunteers could be banned, so I'm going to send infantry. Let's send volunteers now. And you might want to send an attaché to increase your war support and get war economy. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. So improve relations. And we'll also send planes too for air experience. So we'll send 100 fighters and some CAS and some more CAS. Okay, let's see how much we can send. Okay, we can send these. It's okay. And once our relationship is high enough, we can send an attaché. They'll accept. The focus is done as well. And so we have 7-8 days left in this. And so we are going to wait for 18 days to get dispersed 2 without the bonus, so we can get dispersed 3 with the bonus. So we'll wait here. And you can micro in Spain. I'm just going to give a commander and send those guys. Okay, this should be below 60. Okay, 58 is good. You can give yourself time to act upon the research, so we can start 4-year plan now. And 60 days, and this is 58 days. Also, you should activate your planes too. Yeah. Okay, you be careful around these times now. The research is about to end, the focus is about to end, but the research will end earlier, as I said. In multiplayer, if you are playing multiplayer, you wanna do this fast and research this. And focus is done as well. And we go for Otokri. How you pronounce this, I don't know. We can choose Captain of Industry or War Economy. It doesn't matter too much. I think I'll go with Captain of Industry, but you can decide. And once we get our enough experience, air experience, we are going to select Industry Liaisons. This will give 15% research. And we can adjust the building slots here too. With your naval experience, you can select one of these. For example, this research speed, but I'm not doing a Navy-focused Germany. So you can decide on that as well. Other than that, you can select doctrine here. I usually go for this as Germany because it's great for trade interdiction. You can select this. It's not so important, and we are out of fuel, so I'm going to stop the naval training. And you can adjust the repair queue to repair faster. Okay, machine tools is done and we have 150 pp. So we can change the war economy. And with the research, we are going to go for improved small airframe. And the focus is done. We are going to select Hermann Göring Werke for SIRS. Actually, we need fuel for our air, so I'm going to import some. And you can manage these air however you like, because you need a lot of XP. Arcas died here too, so you can support it. And don't forget to remove this trait. If your general is about to level up, you can see it like this. When this bar fills, it's going to level up, so you can select one of these. I usually go for bold attack, but it's not about to level up now. Well, yeah, I can choose it now. Okay, after construction 2, we are going to research a module for our airplanes. So you can see this airplane and this ends up in a similar time. So we can go for heavy MG now, or survival studies, doesn't really matter. The focus is done. We're going to go for KDF wagon and then extra research slot. Also, in Spain, you might wanna pay attention to this modifier here, unplanned offensive. It significantly reduces your attack, as you can see, but in some areas it gets removed. For example, here it doesn't have one, so it's better to attack in these areas because you get these negative effects on your divisions. We actually have a steel issue, but it doesn't really matter since it's only to 0.50%. And we got our 150 pp. Now you can go for airplane designer here, which gives agility, max speed, and air research speed. I don't have the Arms Against Tyranny DLC, so it's still here. Okay, Dispersed Industry is done, so we go for Dispersed Industry 3 because it gives a lot of nice bonuses, including retention. Okay, after the focus, we'll go for extra research slot, as I said. You can change your production here, more artillery focused or more motorized focus, and we can actually give more factories to trucks because we are going to be putting them in our tanks. Okay, Japan declared war on China. You can send attaché to Japan if you want for more XP. I usually send it. Yeah, let's send it. Improve relations. You don't have to do this in multiplayer if Japan is a player and they can accept it. But in single player you have to do it in order to send the attaché. And we got our research slot. Now you could wait for more time to pass to annex Austria. Let's see how many factories they have. Yeah, it's not gonna increase very much. You can go for this or give late war attention to the US for their war sport. UK by this time already got general armament because of 10% war tension. Depends. We can delay it a few more days. Yeah, let's go for this. And with our new research slot, we are going to research survivability studies. And with the PP, let's not forget to send it to Japan and stop improving relations. You can regulate your construction too. I didn't do it very much here. We had 0 fuel, so I'm importing some from Soviets. You can do it from whoever you want. Generally not Soviets though. Okay, we got the focus. We go for German war economy. And with the infrastructure here, you can start building there, and we can stop these. Not that. Okay. This as well. These two. Yeah. And with the PP, you can select Chief of Air Force or Army guy. Or actually, we save it because of the tank company. Okay, we'll select the tank company. I'll go with medium tank design here because it gives soft attack and reliability. And you can adjust the battle plan here. Okay, while doing this focus, you're going to select your army and convert these 2 wits to normal infantry. And it will say you will not have enough infantry. What is this? Infantry equipment. So we'll delete half, like, however we can get our infantry to positive basically. Okay, still not enough. Let's get these guys out of here at first. Okay, I'll delete these. Okay, but we need, I think, 40,000. Yeah, okay, we have. And the manpower will eventually fill up here. Here. Okay, I'm going to click this one. We got the focus down. We'll go for Anschluss next. And actually, we'll check their factories. Okay, it says at least 14. So I usually want to have around 100 civilian factories before building mills and refineries. So we'll calculate here. So 100 minus 14, that gives us 86 factories to build, but we have 71, and that will give us 15 factories left to build before building mills. So we'll count up. Let's build here, here. So that's 6, 11. We said 15, I think. So 4 more and we'll be done. We can remove that. And we can start building mills here in the hundreds first. And with the new factories we got, it doesn't matter that much. You can produce guns, support, whatever you want. Just be careful about these. You can trade with Italy, and they can give you the Sears back. This is a single player game, so I'm going to get one from Sweden. And you can start importing rubber too. I'm merging the ships and adding these up. Okay, we got heavy MG. So this will be it in our air tree. Now we'll start, I think. So we can go for medium tank here. Between this and this, it doesn't matter that much. As you can see, it gives a max speed and reliability goes up, production goes up, armor goes up too. I don't think it's worth it for now, so we'll go for basic medium tank. You can add 1 more or 2 more factories to anti-air because I like them. And this event comes, I usually go for bombers. And I forgot to make an agency. You can go for passive defense. Okay, we got our agency and national focus. For agency, you can go for interrogation techniques to capture enemy agents, and then passive defense. And for focus, okay, we need power for the checks. 644, okay. And let's wait for Austria's annexation. Okay. So we got 98 civs. That was good. We can cancel these and this one too because it's still early. And yeah, okay, we got the divisions. So this requires 725 manpower. So with the new divisions, we can change these into the main divisions here, like this, and wait for reinforcement. Okay, this you can click whatever you want. I don't know. Okay, this manpower might not be enough. This is like an actual gameplay here because I did a mistake by not making enough divisions to go for the next focus. Okay, let's see if it is enough. Okay, it is enough. It's not. Okay, we need just a small amount. Okay. Okay, now we can. So you can actually check 72. We can deploy maybe 24 more divisions here. And we got enough PP now. Okay. So I'm going to choose this guy. It gives military factory construction speed. We are starting to build mills here. And our airplane is 29 days here, so it's good. Okay, we got the research, China, our attaches. You could go for these, but it's so far ahead. Actually, for the tank, we'll need the medium cannon, so we'll go for artillery too. Okay, agency stuff. Passive defense, extra mills, pop them to whatever you want. Okay, planes incoming, so I'll wait for that. Okay, our plane is here, so for next research, mechanical computing. For construction, we could go for efficiency cap or this. I think I will go for this. And maybe excavation, because we are going to start building refineries. So for airplanes, we'll select this improved small airframe. Okay, engine 3, special modules, armor plate more, and that's it. For weapons, heavy machine guns 4x. Okay, and we'll add 3 of those. Okay, so I don't think we can add armor plate. Yeah, it exceeds the weight, I think. Yeah, so this is a good fighter. At least when I played, it gives good results. So yeah, you can rename this too, because I'm going to do another fighter for Africa, because this is not enough range for Africa, and this is smaller range, we can say. And we'll produce this a lot, and we'll go for infantry equipment down to 4, 2, this should be enough, 2 as well, maybe 1 here, and we'll need a lot of, we can cancel the steel trade, you can even cancel the rubber trade too. -1 is really a big deal. We'll import rubber and aluminium from Hungary or Italy. You can decide on that. Italy can give you the factories back, if you can say. Hungary can too as well. Okay, we not need the extra one aluminum here. And for CAS, we go for improved small airframe, engine 3, and you can go for special modules, dive brakes. It gives air defense for production cost. Yeah, and extra fuel tanks. I didn't research that yet. And we can go for guns, CAS weapons, small bomb I don't think we can add more yet. So yeah. Okay, this is enough for now. We can add more range later when we research it. We can put like 5 in this. Let's see. Or at least put 1 to make the efficiency go up. And we'll focus on fighters heavily. Passive defense, more passive defense. Okay, pay attention to the imports because we are producing a lot. And the Spain war is over. And the focus is done. We'll go for first Vienna award. Okay, for the PP we can select artillery designer because we are going to be researching this. It wouldn't give much of a difference. I think it's only 15 days or something like that. But it's something. Or you could also go for war sport. I think I'll go for artillery designer here, and extra factories will go on military factories on hundreds. You can build here as well. It's a core. And pay attention to trade. Really important. More passive defense. And more rubber. We got the tank. You can go for the 40 medium or not. It depends on you. I don't research this usually. You could go for this because it gives light flame tank, which is really useful. I think I'm going to go for that. Yeah. Our divisions are deployed. We can change those to the sky and spread them. And in the meantime, you can train your navy. I usually put the subs out only, so we can assign this to the guy and the subs here because Seawolf. You know, you can select which one you want. It depends on you. And we'll train the subs. So did they merge? Okay, let's train them. And more aluminum. We got the tank, but we are not producing it. We are waiting for the artillery too. In the meantime, we are producing airplanes. Passive defense. Now you could go down on guns too, because we are going to get them from Czechoslovakia. And with the next research, we are going to go for rubber processing. Okay, we got focus and research. For research, we'll go for artillery 2. You can select industrial concern, I go for usually refining concern because it gives good bonuses. Okay, you don't have to do agency. It's added. Yeah, pay attention to this. You can add more CAS. Actually, you should add more CAS because it's important, because it gives ground support. You can go down on support equipment, artillery, and even motorized here. Pay attention to trade. You can click whichever you want here. If there is no Bulgaria player, you can click this, and if it's not against the rules, because I think Bulgaria wants this area, and if Italy has it, it's going to want from Italy. So I will not accept this now. You can click we have other plans. So if it's not against the rules, you can click the other buttons here. You can annex it all or give it to Hungary. I'm going to set up Slovakia as a puppet state because it gives compliance in these areas. You start at 50%. And the focus. So if it is not against the rules to do Danzigor War before Molotov-Ribbentrop, you can do Danzigor War first. Or if it is necessary to go for this, you should go for that before the war. And if this is not required to go for before the war, you can go for synthetic rubber, which gives 2 more rubber, which is really good for a trade. But it might be banned in the server you play in, so I'm going to go for this early. Okay, we got construction. We'll select. You could select machine tools, or let me check. You need these research because you need fuel and rubber as Germany very much. So this place here, it's very important. You could go for this too, since it's early. And around this time you can start developing your division templates. Actually, we'll do that after the artillery here. Let's wait. And you should add the new submarines to this fleet. You could assign it from here. Task Force 1. Okay, and the trade. Rubber processing is done. We will go for rubber processing 2. We have enough PP. You can spend it on whoever you want at this point. You could go for the army guys for bonuses, and maybe war sport here. I think I'll go for the army offensive because it gives attack bonus. We have enough factories to build, so let's see how many mills we got. 85 is nice. You could have it more if your allies traded you back, and you can go for more mills or go with refineries, but I think it is a bit early for now. Depends on which date you go for the war. I usually go with September 39 or something like that. So I will build mills for now. And remember to leave additional building slots for your refineries. More mills, they will go for maybe CAS and fighters. Okay, we got artillery and mechanical combating, so you could go for this. You could go for this or the gun here. I think I go for that. And for this, maybe oil processing. And we will design the tank here. So let's do that. Actually, before that, I will change this to artillery 2. And let's design the tank. Okay. So improved, actual basic medium tank. I'll go for this. It gives reliability, cast armor, engine 4, armor 4. Let me do it slower. Medium turret type, 3-man turret. Okay, for the cannon, medium armaments, medium cannon, radio, and sloped armor, small cannon, and wet ammunition storage for reliability. You could search tank guides to watch and learn about the tank things. You could go for different tanks, but I will produce this now. And yeah. So we'll give some factories to our tanks, and we should keep enough fighters because we don't want to be back in the race. I'll adjust the trade here. Okay, let's see now. Yeah. And around this time we can start making our division templates. So you can delete these, but I will keep it for now. This should be your military police. So military police. You can remove the artillery and support, and we're going to make the cavalry bigger. We're going to add more cavalry. Yeah. After that, we are going to duplicate this, and we'll make our main division attack unit at 35 with infantry with artillery. Yeah, it should be like that. For support companies, support anti-air, and if you have enough support equipment, you can add this. So infantry. Okay, after that we are going to do a 20 with defense unit, so with anti-air. This will be the defense. Again, you can design the templates however you want, as well as the plane and tank templates. So defense. So we can convert. I don't think we will have enough equipment, but we'll convert now. For infantry, yeah. So we won't have enough, so I will select half. We'll make this, okay, it's green. Let's put them other. Let's do more, it's green. Okay, these could be the defense guys for now. For the coastline defense. If Allies try an invasion before the fall of France, you can be ready for this. And you can protect the coastline, but if they can't land in the port and they land here, you can easily go and get the divisions they sent. So I can do that. You could separate those. So with 72, we are going to make the front lines here. Remember to protect your France border, because, yeah. And after this focus, okay, let me see the rubber thing. So we could go for our rubber tank. Actually, we will go for this. I said that. So yeah, 30 with DSR. Focus. And we are producing tanks. Let me make the tank template as well. So, okay, motorized, and the rest will be tank, I think. You can change this template however you want. It's for the width with nice stats. I'm going to use this as my tank. So we can change these guys, which are very experienced, to tanks. So they will be experienced too. And we have about 1,000 in the open. So we can cover those. And steel, trade, Italy could pay you back those. Engineering company is done. You could go for now maybe excavation, because it's gives you resource gain efficiency, yeah. And our subs are training, which is good. We have factories we can build mills. And yeah, focus, motor Ribbentrop. And with the bonus you could go for 19 for the mediums. Maybe we'll go for that later. And for next research, computing machine. Okay, oil processing. We'll go for the next oil processing. Actually, I forgot this. We got engineer 2, so we'll produce light tanks, or actually medium tanks with flamethrowers. So basic medium tank chassis. Actually, you could go for lower armor because we don't need it to be high production cost very much. And 3-man turret, flamethrower. Yeah, maybe radio 2. Yeah, this should be enough. So saving, don't check this. Put like 3 factories on it for now. Actually, what? Okay, we should give it a roll here. I forgot about that. I'll add this and save and produce. 3 factories for now should be enough. I think I will get it from CAS and I will add that to the division template. This one. As you can see, we don't need much. Excavation. We can research radio. And this is done. We can research the gun here. And this will be done yeah, it is done. We'll go for range improvements. And for PP, we'll save it for armor. Okay, we don't actually have to produce this many tanks here, so I will lower those and put into the plane production. Focus. Actually, I'm importing oil here. I will cancel it. We can go up on CAS because I think this mining fighters is enough for now. Yeah, and this is too much, so I will put 1 here. And for PP, armor. and you could pump out more divisions. I wasn't doing it, but you can. It's not necessary, and you can like take a few from here and put some more along these borders and give actually a commander to protect this border. With more factories, you could look at UK's air production and the United States. You are racing with them basically. So for factories, if you want to build more tanks, you could go for more tanks, or more airplanes. You could go for that. I'll just go for tanks here. You can invite Italy to your faction now. And rage improvement is done. And we can research this. Improved oil processing is done. You could go for this for more oil, or more recon or signal company once you get the radio, or more defense. I will go for defense for now. And actually I forgot to build refineries. You should start building earlier. I think this is a core, yeah. And I will reduce these factories because refineries are very important. So yeah. And the focus, so we could go for Danziger War now. In my playthrough, Lithuania actually is guaranteeing Poland, so you can select some divisions and assign them here. For more factories, CAS, I'll put it on. And you can stop training your navy and get them ready to be convoy raiding. We got radio. You could go for anti-air or excavation. I think I'll go for excavation. And with naval experience, you can go for doctrine. Okay, after Danziger War, you can go for around Maginot. So we got caught a lot and we lost too many medium tanks. So you shouldn't go before you get naval supremacy, or at least a decent one, because of that. So with tanks and with air. So which was it? We have 25. So I only have 25 of the more ranged fighters. I don't exactly know why that happened. So with these fighters, you can micro in Africa here, but I don't think we'll have much of a success because we have bad attrition here. Yeah. You could do war bombs here. And yeah. So after Africa and some time, you should have more divisions deployed for D-Day and for this invasion, and if they do it, and for this border. And you should have more tanks for Russia and go to war with Russia and maybe capitulate them. So yeah. So this is a playthrough I made.